When I close my eyes and I think of the memory, me and you, you and me. You used to love me. You used to love me. And baby, I would ride for you, slow wine for you. I would touch my tippy toes, I would bounce it for you. Oh, all the things you used to do. I still remember back in December was the hottest winter. From the sunrise to midnight, the love they enter. That is why I surrender. There is no contender. From the midnight to sunrise, the love they enter. Touch me now, now, right now, 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 now. Do you remember the rain? 'Cause I remember the rain. I wanna feel it right now, 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 now. Touch me, now, 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 right now, 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 now. Do you remember the rain? I wanna drown in the rain. Me want to feel it right now, 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 right now, 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 now. You think I'd leave you sad, baby? Oh, Lord have mercy, no. I know you're better than that. Oh, baby, I would ride for you, slow wine for you. Make I touch my tippy toes, make I scatter for you. All the things you used to do. I still remember back in December was the hottest winter. From the sunrise to midnight, the love they enter. That is why I surrender. There is no contender. From the midnight to sunrise, the love they enter. Touch me now, now, right now, 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 now. Do you remember the rain? 'Cause I remember the rain. I wanna feel it right now, 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 now. Touch me, now, 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 right now, 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 now. Do you remember the rain? I wanna drown in the rain. Me want to feel it right now, 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 right now, 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 now. Give me your honey and I'll put on that show. I'll be your private dancer like I was once before. Spray me with your money, make it fall to the floor. Singing wine, mommy, wine, mommy, wine, mama, wine. Ooh, how does it feel? Yeah, how does it feel? I still remember back in December was the hottest winter. From the sunrise to midnight, the love they enter. That is why I surrender. There is no contender. From the midnight to sunrise, the love they enter. Touch me now, now, right now, 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 now. Do you remember the rain? 'Cause I remember the rain. I wanna feel it right now, 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 now. Touch me now, 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 right now, 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 now. Do you remember the rain? I wanna drown in the rain. Me want to feel it right now, 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 right now, 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 now.
Yeah, it's the only place I wanna be. You already know why. I mean, it's more than that, but you know why, though. Yeah, I ain't even gotta say it no more. I know I'm on my way, though. Get ready.
Early in the morning when I'm standing at attention, I'm missing your attention and the smell of your loving all over me. I mean all over me. Nothing better than waking up to perfection. So perfected it's leaving me with no question that this is where I wanna be. To put it in perspective, I've given up the quest now. I can't wait to come home. First thing smoking, baby, I ain't joking. Out here on the road, I'm trying to be stacking all this dough. Gotta get you satisfied. I can't wait to come home. First thing smell, baby, I ain't joking. Miss your taste, miss your smell, miss your feel, miss your baby. Just wanna get back to you. I'm impatiently waiting for quitting time, just to get to the place that feel good inside. Submissive positions, it got me tapping out.
You can't take it no more, baby, you're tapping out.
It's like ABC's the way you school me. I've been thinking about it, baby, I'm ready. 'Cause you got that love that I need. So baby, hold on to me. I can't
so, brother?
I mean, like if we don't stand for something, we'll fall for anything, you feel me? Like, I mean, I remember a time back in the day when you and we as a people stood together and we validated one another. It's not happening like that now. While we got our Trayvon Martins and our Michael Browns, like, come on people, open your eyes, start a revolution, open your mind, man. Woke up this morning and heard the TV saying something about a brother that got choked out in the NY. And I don't know why the police gotta lie, cause it's all just a game to them. For real, that's at the level where ignorance we show. We can talk about selling and shoveling, but can't hold the conversation as far as the education goes. What? People killing me big time. No, seriously, my people killing me big time. I wish I had the power to expand your mind, but the tone in my voice, y'all are deaf to me. And if you don't listen up, you'll be the death for me. In a system that's designed to keep you locked in a box. No rat, no cheese, just you locked in a box. And if they play you just right, you'll get dropped in a box. No rat, no cheese, just you dropped in the box. I love how you rap about the projects when the project was a project just to see if blacks could coexist. Now, we just need to exist. I mean, America, land of the free, home of the brave. But yet everybody that's dictating and moving our government is heartless. No backbone, cowards, giving us the subliminal messages that it's okay to execute one another. Genocide, Jim Crow, all those laws are put into place to hold us back. As long as we allow them to, black people, stand up. Self-destruction, we headed for self-destruction while living in our black dysfunction, black corruption. We do it to ourselves, corrupt the young mind for a couple of cells. Now that corrupted young mind makes a couple of cells, and that corrupted young mind is doing time in the cell. See how the cycle repeats, and they gon' keep building cells and keep us off the street. And you gon' keep writing bars on how you packing the heat, how you moving the white, how you the king of your streets. And they gon' love your type of music, keep your song on repeat. And they gon' try to live it out till they like dead in the streets. Nah, my people killing me big time. No, seriously, my people killing me big time. A black president, a milestone over bone grown. A black president for the white intent. And it makes no sense how we doomed to fail and how they generate the profit by throwing us in the jail. How we keep falling victim to lies they tell, and how we burning alive cause we living in hell. But I shall proceed to rock the mic and bring the truth to you, holding you accountable for all the things we do. And just know, I see the great in you, black people. I hope that you get my message, my point that has been brought across to you. I hope that the knowledge, along with the rhythm that I've designed, will penetrate your earlobes and stimulate your hearts, which will stimulate your mind, man, and cause you to do something phenomenal. Be good at being you. Be good at being black. Be good at being black. Yes, sir.
Time to get up and get ready, for the hottest morning show in the ATL. It's the Wake, Bake, and Coffee Morning Show, live with Georgia First Black Governor. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the most interactive radio show on Facebook Live. Yes. We bring in the hottest news, the illest independent artists, and a whole lot of love, baby. Okay. Time for you to get up, roll up, sit back, and ride to the Wake, Bake, and Coffee Morning Show with your host, Georgia's first black governor.
I know what I'm saying. Stay on topic.
I'm on topic. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Wake Back and Coffee Morning Show. I'm your host, as you get a glimpse of backstage conversation. Stay on topic, we on topic. I ain't gonna spaz out on nobody today, but I do encourage, hopefully by the end of today,
I can encourage someone to call their congressman, state representative, whoever, write a letter, send an email, start a parade, so folks can stop killing these babies. Thank you, Miss Margot. Good morning, Mama Quita.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Oh, man. It's Monday. I'm grateful being in the building. I'm thankful for being alive. Everybody that's watching, gonna watch, come in, watch later. I'm grateful for Mama Quita. Grateful for all our children, significant others, our parents, our loved ones, brothers and sisters. I'm grateful for everybody. Everybody make sure you share, invite somebody in, tell somebody need to come watch, especially if they on the edge of abortion. Today we are going to talk about abortion. Believe it or not, the federal government is working on a new abortion bill, and about 30 states are working on their own abortion bill. And it's crazy how these things are all happening at the same time. So yeah. So we're gonna talk about that in the top of the hour. But it's Amazing Mondays. And y'all know some things are amazing. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna talk a little trash. And I'm gonna introduce you to who I consider to be the top female presidential nominees. And I'm also gonna share with you something that they all have in common besides being a woman. Right. Miss Margot said, Mama Quita, you is beautiful, baby.
Thank you, Miss Marco.
I know you see she got her arms out. Somebody must have hit Mama Quita in her inbox. You know what I mean? Coming on here with her hair done.
I'm trying to look more professional. Thank you.
You trying to...
Looking crazy. We're trying to build a rapport here. So I'm gonna look a whole lot better. I'm gonna be more presentable, y'all. It's in the works. That's all. You know.
Mama Quita, that means that I have to get up and get dressed every morning.
Yes, that means you need to look presentable too, Anthony.
The beauty of working from home is the fact that all I gotta do is get up and get in the shower.
Yeah, but it's the professional rapport that you are going after. I'm gonna need you to get that together. I need to speak up, Ms. Margot. Let me fix this right here. Let's fix this real quick.
Yeah.
All right, that should be a little bit better. We gonna get this together.
But that's the point of working from home.
It is the point of working from home, but at the same time, you are following, and you're gonna be out there. And when you start getting out there, people are looking at you as a role model and start looking at you to do things outside of at home, professionally speaking, talking, being at events. They want to see and know that you can be outside of your comfort zone. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, Miss Margot. Miss Margot say I always look handsome. And I was gonna say my mama said I'm handsome. So I don't really care what y'all.
Handsome along with professional, or at least putting it together. But see, you a guy. You good. You can come on in, a t-shirt or whatever, and you good. Hey, it is what it is. I can't come on in t-shirts and sweats.
Well, that depends on the show. Cause I done seen some women on YouTube. It looked like they just took the last little bit of fabric that they can find on the floor that the janitor forgot to sweep up, just to cover, you know, you can still see everything. So I give you that, Mama Quita. I take the. I could take the professional, but don't worry, because listen, no, well, guys can come and we can. However, this guy has been forewarned that I can't come on here just looking on any kind of way. So I have been warned that this is a job.
It is. And you gotta take it as such.
This is a job. And I have to treat it as such, and I have to invest in it just as I would any other job.
Absolutely.
So welcome to the Wake Back Coffee Morning Show. And since it's Amazing Monday, and Mama Quita, since you mentioned the job, right? Listen, have you ever been somewhere and just wish that somebody could just do their job?
All the time.
Like this, like what we got pop up on the screen in, I guess, about 10 seconds. Maybe a little bit longer. But I just want the job to work. I need for YouTube to catch up. Because you're killing my joke. You're killing my joke.
I still sound far away. She said I still sound far away. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. I think I got a fix for that.
I'm a hot mess. I'm just waiting on YouTube to catch up so I can do my joke.
On both.
You just had one job to do. It's just happy birthday. Can I get happy birthday on both? That's what you asked for. Happy birthday on both.
So mad right now.
Don't be mad, Mama Quita. You got people that do that. That's their job.
I know. It's sad.
It's sad. Happy birthday. But then you got to take in consideration. You said, what do you want written on it? I want happy birthday on both.
Okay.
Good morning, Miss Josie.
Good morning, Miss Kibi.
You only had one job to do, and that was just put happy birthday on both of them.
They took you literal.
Right.
It was the literal side.
Oh man, that's amazing. That's real amazing. That's
Miss Margot, do I still sound like I'm far away? Please let me know.
That was funny to me. No, and speaking of jobs, and then you said, and it's crazy that you was talking about this and how we got on this, how this just blends in with everything that's going on. Because even you talked about you got to get ready, right? And you got to be ready for work. And, you know, but what happened when people tell you, you know, they get ready for work? And then you know how you had them people that walk through, and the first thing they tell you is, I'm the realest person, you know. I'm real. Because y'all women get that. A lot of women be coming in talking about, I'm the realest, baby, I'm the realest this, and da-da-da-da-da. And then when she get right. And then one of her eyelashes fall off. So the question becomes, how real are you? Because if your eyelashes fall, they not supposed to fall off. They're not supposed to fall off. Eyelashes are supposed to stay on your face. And you can't tell me you real when stuff is falling off of you.
They're saying real in a different form and fashion, Gov. They're not actually talking about
if you then should not be falling off you if you're real in any shape, form, or fashion. your stuff shouldn't be falling off of you.
I agree. I totally agree. If you put it on, it should not be falling off. I agree.
It shouldn't fall off.
I have no arguments with you on that.
It shouldn't fall off.
I don't know what to say.
It should fall off. Should not be falling off on you. You shouldn't say you are the realest person alive with stuff falling off of you. I say, just say you're honest. I'm an honest person. Just say I'm an honest person. Because there's some things about you that aren't real. Your lashes being one of them. Your lips.
Oh, me. Oh, my.
Your titties might not be real. We all grown. I'm sorry. I've been trying to watch my language. The breast may not be real, you know, this, that, and the third, you know. And a lot of y'all
right now
definitely ain't got no booty. But y'all wear skinny jeans, and I was told that this is what happens when you fart in your skinny jeans.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry. And I'm looking at the phone. I'm waiting on the picture to pop up. Makeup look like Bozo the Clown. That's sad. Miss Margot Miss Margot, I love it. This is why we're the most interactive radio show in the world. Because we pay attention to those that come in and watch the show. We read off comments, and that's funny. But this is what you look like when you fart in skinny jeans. Because I'm just saying, you know, this is what happens.
That looked like a picture of the people on what is that cartoon? The with the little people, the little orange people.
Oh, I love that. The Despicables.
Yes.
That's my joint. Word. All she needs is the hands on the side. She'll be good to go. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yes. That looks like the people off of the Despicables.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. You know what else is amazing, Mama Quita?
What?
The liberal media is in trouble. They're in trouble. The Covenant Kids is suing the Washington Post for $25 million. No, $250 million. See?
Wow.
See what happens. Got the nerve to look at me like I got two heads. Because Miss Margot, they've never seen pure beauty before. So Miss Margot, when you reflect pure beauty, then people's true ugliness tends to come out. But yes, right here, the Covenant Kids, they are suing the Washington Post for $250 million. See, listen, this is what I've been telling y'all. If I ain't told y'all nothing else, do your research before y'all start running with these stories. This is the Washington Post. This ain't no rinky-dink dude on YouTube. This ain't no rinky-dink media. This is the Washington Post. This newspaper been out damn near as long as this country been in existence. And you post the narrative because who you support politically, you spin a narrative that sparks division, it sparks racial tension, all on a lie. Now you getting sued because the video came out and everything that you said was said, wasn't said. Now you made these little white boys look like you wanted to push the narrative because they trying to get black people riled up. And I'm telling y'all, that's why I keep telling y'all, stop falling for it. Look at the Jussie Smollett situation. Black people took it and gone with the narrative. Oh, Trump people hate, all y'all racist. I'm still waiting on somebody to show me something racist that Trump said. But anyway, we running with it. We just run with the narrative. And now this nigga locked up because he lied. Now the Washington Post, they gonna come up with them 250 mil so this can go away. Cause you lied. But somebody made a great point. Let's change the narrative. What if it was 2 black boys, 5 white boys, and y'all have been marching and protesting and moving and bouncing and this, that, and the third. Hey man, listen. Don't get caught up out here, man. They trying to get y'all caught up. That's why I tell you, go do your own research. The Bible says, study to show thyself approved. It said, ask the Holy Spirit. He will lead you to all truth. Not half, not some, but all. That means the truth for this, the truth for that, the truth for this, the truth over here, the truth back here, all of that. So don't let these folk get y'all caught up. Y'all about to get caught up. But anyway, y'all ain't gonna take my word for it. Y'all ain't gonna goddamn listen to me. So anyway, back on to That's Amazing Monday. Because that's some amazing shit. That's amazing. That you can print false narrative as a multi-conglomerate media outlet and get people all up in the uprise. So, but hey, listen. Y'all ain't gonna listen to me. But check this out though, because this happened in Brazil last week and they pushing for it to come to the ATL, ANC, well, the whole goddamn United States of America. This is what's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. Transgender woman born as a man gave birth to a womb transplant. I hear myself on your end, Mama Quita.
You really?
Yeah, you got me turned up. I hear me somewhere. What you don't hear by ear, you hear by behind. Hey, listen. Oh, and listen. This is the narrative. Mama Quita, I read this article. This some real shit. This ain't fake news. This ain't fake news. 2 things are taking place in South America between now and the middle of March. One is this right here. A transgender. He was born a man. Born a little boy. Born as a boy. Right. He had the sex change. And so now what is happening is he got the womb of a dead woman to have a baby. I had to click back over so y'all could see Mama Quita's face. I had to click back over so you can see my cool face. That was priceless.
Wow.
Listen, they said that they have been preserving wombs of dead women and of transgender women who want to be men. They have saved their wombs. And now they want to do this in America. And they feel that it is unethical. This is in the article. You ain't got to listen. This ain't my words. This they words. They feel it is unethical if a man has a sex change and you perform this sex change and you don't give him the womb. It is unethical for you to do. They feel, and this is what they're pushing for law and legislation, that it will become unethical that if you do a sex change to change a man from a woman, that you should give him a womb. Now, if this ain't no trickery, listen, this is trickery. This is why since 2002, if you ain't got no kids, I can't date. I would never date you. I wouldn't even entertain you if you didn't have no kids, because I didn't trust you. I needed to see some stretch marks. I needed to see some pregnant pictures. I needed to see you up in the hospital with the band on, with the baby. Right.
Wow.
Miss Margot said, "This that BS I be talking about." Listen, but this ain't it though. Now, in the same country, they're about to have gay pride, and there's a married couple. I forgot to download their picture. There's a married couple that they are honoring and they are celebrating. And in this honor and in the celebration, come to find out that they are a transgender couple that just had a baby. So the baby is being honored and celebrated at the Pride Parade, and so is the parents. Now, the crazy thing is, the daddy wants to be a girl and the mama wants to be a boy.
I was just sitting here thinking about that.
But they decided to still have a baby. So listen, I'm trying to figure out how this works once you go through the full transformation. So y'all niggas just swap roles. So it's like I become the first lady and the first lady become Gov. Like, I'm confused. Like, I might as well just stay a man and you might as well just stay a woman, and cause I'm confused. Because see, if you gay, this just how I'm looking at it. And maybe I'm wrong. If you know some gay folks, tell them to come in. Gay people, holler at me. I want to know. I do want to know. So, listen, I'm just trying to figure out how this works. Because see, if you are a gay man, then you shouldn't be attracted to a woman. So I'm trying to figure out, and if you trying to be a woman, and feel like a woman, and you changing from, why are you sleeping with a woman? Like, how does this work?
Because that's defeating the whole purpose of homosexuality. At least that's what I thought.
Right.
I'm so confused.
Listen.
So confused. I'm so confused.
Listen. I'm just trying to figure it. But Mama Quita, I told y'all this was coming. I said it was coming. Listen, I wouldn't lie to you, Mama Quita. You know, this could be a good, scary movie. This ain't no movie I want to see. I don't want to see no man get his thing cut off and a womb inserted inside him and he can have a baby. That sound like some alien takeover, like you've been caught up in a spacecraft, some type shit. Look, that's some demonic shit. I'm sorry. Pardon the line. That's demonic. I don't want to see that.
I'm just confused. What was the purpose if you just gonna swap? I'm just confused.
So are you my mommy or my daddy?
Okay, so now that brings up a whole nother question, because does the baby even know that you were born a man if you're a woman, or you were born a woman if you're a man? Because now your family looks like a normal family.
Right, and especially if they get the money to go ahead and have the sex changes that each other want. So your mama,
exactly.
So your real mama is now your daddy, and your real daddy is now playing your mama. I'm confused.
Right, my point. So,
because y'all might as well just stay mommy and daddy the way you are. But it's kind of hard because I think that he has started the process for the... I'm trying to figure this out. Because, see... Okay, I get it. The woman that wants to be a man, like, titties. So she's trying to lose hers. He's trying to grow his. So she got something to play with, right? And until they can swap the penetration position, because hey, they make them little strap-ons, so maybe it was just his turn and he didn't pull out fast enough. I don't know, but what I'm saying is it just don't make no sense. This goes against all great common sense logic.
I'm confused. I'm confused, but okay.
So,
Ms. Margot said it doesn't get cut off.
I don't know what they doing, but what I do know is I don't want to have no parts of it. That's a whole lot too much. Okay, so let's get back to this abortion that these Democratic candidates, because that was just a little bit too much for me. Yeah, I know that's a little bit too much, so we're going to keep it moving on, and I just had to go ahead and put that one out there and slide it on in, because I want to know how does the abortion works for that one. Okay, but never mind. I'm sorry, Lord.
That's going to be, no, seriously, that's going to be next, because you go through all of this to get a womb, and then you start having these babies, and then guess what?
I want an abortion.
Right. So that's a whole nother issue that's coming, like, confused. Oh, Jesus, confused.
That's amazing, Mama Quita. This is amazing. That's amazing. That's
yeah, okay, about that.
Well, let me introduce you to somebody real quick. This woman, her name is Talasa Gilbert. This woman right here, this lady right here, she's one of the top runners for the Democratic Party. She's from Hawaii. She's okay. She was in the Hawaii House of Representatives. She was aide to a Hawaiian senator. She went to the Pacific University. She has a degree. She was on Honolulu City Council. She's moved on into Congress. Now, since our topic for the day is on abortion, they asked her, how did she move? How did she vote? How did she go? And what I could tell you is this. She said she would not support stopping late-term abortions. And she's in full support of the Planned Parenthood funding. And we're going to get into that too. This lady right here, number two, this is Miss Christie Gillibrand. She's a New Yorker. She's the one that's behind the big New York abortion bill right now. And New York wants to move you can get an abortion all the way up to damn near 26 weeks. And we're going to get into that. But Mama Quita's going to run that. I just have a special surprise for you close to the end. But anyway, so she's in support of knocking your baby off even up to weeks before the baby is born.
Like 38 weeks.
Like weeks before the baby is born.
I actually heard something about them being able to do it up until labor.
Oh, but because that's what they're pushing for now. All the way up until a nigga be like, you know what? I hate you. We not having this baby. Kill it. Who else? This lady right here, they was waiting on her to bring herself on out. This lady right here, Miss Amy Kushla-Kabara. I think that's how you pronounce her name. She's a senator from Minnesota. She came in. She's on the agricultural committee. She's part of the science committee. And she too also voted against preventing late-term abortions. Also, she voted. And another thing that all these women have in common that people was talking about that has been a hot topic, which is immigration. What's crazy is I never forget before Donald Trump's first what you call that? The House, the speech, the nation, the address, that, whatever. So I remember the last three women I just showed, they all were pushing for about, it was like 650,000 immigrants to become legal. So Trump said, give me the wall and I will give you 1.8 million to be legal. Because now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make their parents legal, because their parents came here illegal. So now let's make the parents and grandparents legal, make them legal, and whoever else that came that's part of that family that's surrounding the name of this individual. So they rounded out to almost 2 million people, 1.8 million. But they all said no. All because they didn't want to build a wall. So that's Miss Amy. Now, one of the big head runners, and I'm pretty sure y'all know this lady. Y'all see her all the time. And Big Juice, I don't think you're gonna think she's hot. But this right here, this is Miss Elizabeth Warren. Hey, Miss Elizabeth Warren. Miss Elizabeth Warren. Listen, these women are running on some things that It's crazy. And let me tell you, I found each one of these, I went to their website, right? Each one has a website. I advise you to go look up these women, go get their website. Listen, this one is playing harder to the black community, harder than goddamn Cory Booker and Bernie Sanders and Kamala Harris combined. All Elizabeth Warren has been talking about is the black and the Latinos. But my thing is, out of all the power you have had and all the years of service that you have given, why haven't you done anything prior to? I'm just saying. Right. So, last but not least, the number 2. She's considered the top. She's considered the top female, but she's the second top runner-up for the presidential Democratic nominee, because Bernie Sanders has outdone her. He came in with 6 million after 24 hours. But this woman raised, they couldn't believe, within 2 hours, 1.8 million. Now, this woman, please, ladies and gentlemen, don't let them trick you off the street for Miss Kamala Harris. Yes, she's pretty. Yes, she's a beautiful sister. Something, not necessarily a sister. Cause I'm gonna read off her bio real quick because this is crazy to me. It says, Kamala Devi Harris is a Democratic member of the U.S. Senate from California. Harris was the first elected to the Senate in 2016. She's become the second black elected to the U.S. Senate and the first Indian American to serve in the chamber. Hold on. It said Harris became the state first female, first black, and first Asian American Attorney General, as well as the first Tamila. Now, Tamila is a culture and a group of people that's in the South Asian Pacific. You got some that are dark. Yeah, you know, they say it's about 8 million of them. So I can see her being from California, but she's the first black, the first Indian, the first Asian, and the first Tamale. She's like one big melting pot of herself. I want you to understand how they're gonna play this narrative. Oh, I went on her website. She ain't got nothing on there. Number 2, the first time I went on somebody else's website, that didn't have anything on there, they became the mayor of a major city. So I'm just trying to put y'all up on some game. Black people, you are the target. You and the Latinos are the target for this new election for 2020. But let me tell you who y'all going up against, black folks. Y'all are going up against church folk. Real church folk. Not folks who play church. Folks who pick up the newspaper, read what's going on, and can go find it in the scripture and say, oh, no, we not doing that. I take 4 more years of Trumpy. Oh,
before I do that.
Oh, and speaking of Trumpy, let me tell you something. This is amazing. This was amazing. I thought I would bring this out this time. I'm about to get ahead of myself. I'm getting excited. So listen. Look, y'all don't get tricked off the street. Y'all don't get played to the left. Mama Quita told y'all back in, what was that, December? The women were coming. I told y'all the women were coming. I told y'all the women were coming. Then I told y'all, be careful, because they gonna find a sister. Now, a lot of people don't like Kamala Harris. And some black Republicans don't like her because she want to talk black, but she got a white husband. Oops. I'm sorry. Act like it wasn't gonna come out. Hey, look, you can marry who you want. Listen, you marry, that's who you with. That's who you with. Who you with? Who you with, kid? Oh. So, that's all I'm telling you. So, I said the women were coming. Y'all better go do y'all research on these women. Because a lot of the stuff they got, it sounds great on the surface. But when you start reading the law and the bills, oh, they coming to get you. Yo, black people haven't seen slavery yet. They're coming to get you. But hey, all this time I've been talking, you ain't gotta take my word for it. You know who words you can take for it? Ask Facebook. You know why? Because Facebook always said they want the truth. Everybody came on and said, I want the truth. Well, guess what? Facebook keep kicking me off and banning me every time I tell the truth. So that's why we here on YouTube, right? So, listen, man, y'all get it together. Y'all come kick it out, rock it out with me and Mama Quita. We'll be back. We'll be back on this abortion, and we're gonna get real for the next hour. But they say I want the truth. Well, Facebook kept banning us for telling the truth. We'll be back with more of the Wake Bacon Coffee Morning Show. Right after this.
I wanna walk this line to the other side. This trail, what I tell myself, stay alive, it'll be alright. I guess you'll meet me there halfway when the time is right, 'cause I see no one else, no one else. 'Cause you make me blind, don't lose that girls at a time. Right. You make me blind. Blind. Breathing's faster. I can't take the pressure. When you touch me, I can't help but to fall in love. You make me. I ain't used to this craving. No excuse, but I'm saying, maybe you got me thinking. I wanna walk this line to the other side. This year, what I tell myself, stay alive, it'll be alright. I guess you'll meet me there halfway when the time is right. Cause I see no one else, no one else. Cause you make me blind. I'm outside the girls out of time. You only mine. Ain't nobody else. Lock me right to the other side. Yeah, I tell myself, stay alive, it'll be alright. I guess you'll meet me there halfway when the time is right. Cause I see no one else, no one else. Cause you make me blind. I'm outside the girls out of time. You only mine. Ain't nobody else. Lock me right. Cause you make me blind. I'm outside the girls out of time. You only mine. Ain't nobody else. Lock me right. Right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, y'all look really good. You could ask for in a woman. I get everything I could give to a man. I'm tired of the back and forth games we play. Was enough, give it up. Cause you and I both know that I wanted you, and you wanted me. Better tell yourself right. You'll be alright. Wipe your eyes. Don't cry. And I know it's hard to think that you gave your heart away to. So didn't do the same. Didn't do the same. Listen, how can someone make you feel so good? But also make the pain hurt so bad. I lost my heart, my soul and my mind. The way you said so much. All the things you said, well, you seem to forget there's no going back to find what we had. I gotta put you in my past. Better tell yourself right. Alright. Wipe your eyes. Don't cry. And I know it's hard to think that you gave your heart away to. So didn't do the same. Didn't do the same. So foolish of me to think I'm more than the last one. And how foolish of me to think you were the only one. I thought you were good for me, but you ain't clear to me. Gotta go. I gotta go. I better tell yourself right. You'll be alright. Just wipe your eyes. Yeah. on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play.
Yes. We'll be back with more of the Way Back Coffee Morning Show. Right here, live with Jordan, first black guy. Babies feel the world on my shoulders. We'll be back with more of the Way Back
I'm aiming for a year, the cloud behind the tabernacle. And you would hear this and swear that I was coming at you like I loaded this weapon. And now I just aim it at you. Call a nigga a bastard, and only thing is fame I'm after. The only thing I care about is bags and hoes I'm after. I sit back and rewind, I'm viewing all the chapters. I'm sick back of my mind, knowing the final chapter. Told my sister in the hallway, what's the final outcome? No sweaters or hoodies and fuck a white tee. Only showing papes now, love is through the bag, B. I booked a flight and I made it there. Takashi, NY nigga, and many niggas don't like me. Sometimes I feel like if I got the weight of the world on my shoulders, the world on my shoulders. Sometimes I feel like if I got the world on my shoulders, the world on my shoulders. As a nigga get older, these streets getting colder, my kids getting older. Got 4 of them niggas, so how a nigga gon' spoil them? And got 6 figures and a nigga ain't ballin'. My kids ain't calling, they mama dumb sick. She's letting this happen while I'm stuck in this trap shit. A nigga can't talk unless it's all is rapping. They doing the most while I'm making it happen. They talking crazy, let alone that don't feed papes. I'm out here on the grind, beyond the tri-state, punching in about 5, then I'm out about 2. My Mooka Luka asking me, Theo, you gonna bust a move? I had to figure it out, it had to be soon. Had to get up in the bed and make it out the living room. Had to make me a stash, boy, yeah, I'm digging room. 40 hours on the clock, and it was overtime. Punching in on the block, 1 o'clock, overtime. I'm low slumping, I'm swagged up, but I'm still P. Bipolar or broke, nigga, I'm still me. I fed families never fed me. I put my own pain in, nobody raised me. I got game, but I ain't playing on no full court. Roll me up a Bleeze 9E, then smoke a Newport. The weight's heavy on my shoulder blades and eyelids. Sometimes I feel like if I got the weight of the world on my shoulders, the world on my shoulders. Sometimes I feel like if I got the world on my shoulders, the world on my shoulders. As a nigga get older, these streets getting colder, my kids getting older. Got 4 of them niggas, so how a nigga gon' spoil them? And got 6 figures and a nigga ain't ballin'. My kids ain't calling, they mama dumb sick. She's letting this happen while I'm stuck in this trap shit. A nigga can't talk unless it's all is rapping. They doing the most while I'm making it happen. My legs weaker from all the grinding that I did. I'm on a mission, a crash course, no funny shit. Everybody had jokes on me when I was bumming it. I did this sit in the crib, fucked up having nothing, nigga. Child support killing my soul. You did nothing, nigga. I got the vision clears, Picasso picture. It's straight to the top, yeah, or they gon' miss this nigga. I got the scar on my face already, you get the picture?
But until you get to that point, you jump through hoops and do whatever they tell you, whatever you like.
Right. So welcome back to the Way Back Coffee Morning Show. Mama Queen on the ride, too late. They done already saw the chicken. What his Papers doing the day, Gov? Hopefully he getting that video ready. Because it's supposed to come out this Friday. Well, this Thursday. On the 28th. The 28th is Thursday, right? Oh, so we do get them broadcasted on his debut day. I just need my copy, son. I want to be the first to play the video right here. I want to be the first. Oh man, Big Juice popped in up on me. Who else done popped in? I know the first lady came in. I see like 7-8 people watching. Big up to everybody that's watching. I thank y'all for coming in. Say something. Let us know you're here. Let us know you in the building.
Please do.
I didn't even know I had to clear all some messages, some comments. Hey, Sugar Booger. I see my Sugar Booger. There's some more folks in here watching. I don't see who watching. But I thank y'all for watching and coming in and rocking out with us on the Wake Bacon Coffee Morning Show. Listen, this is God's show. We can get a little ratchet, though. But at the end of the day, it's to get you back to God at the end of the day. So our discussion today at the top of the hour is abortion. Abortion.
Yes, it is.
Mama Kalita, let me pull up.
Yes.
Let me pull up my information. Now.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had an emergency that requires my attention, so I had to leave my docking station with all of my
facts.
But I'm gonna do this off head till I get back to where I need to be.
Okay. So you want to start off, or you want me to start off since I'm near the facts?
Go ahead and start off, and then I'll kind of clear up some things and discuss some things.
Okay. Well, Mama Quita was gonna give you our facts, statistics, and all that other good stuff. Me, I was just gonna tell you what's popping in the states around you. Vermont, House passes a sweeping no limits abortion legislation. Overwhelming pass Thursday a sweeping no limits abortion bill that makes terminating a pregnancy a fundamental right and ensures access to the procedure at every stage of the gestation. Do you
every stage?
Do you understand what that means? It's a no limit. That means you can have 12 abortions if you wanted to. That's what that means.
Understanding that there are physical and emotional and mental repercussions to every decision. Most women after 3 abortions can ruin their chances of ever having babies, so it can actually make you infertile.
Okay, abortion. Well, my thoughts. Why am I freezing? I don't know, Miss Margot. You know how this goes, Miss Margot. YouTube is no different from Facebook. I'm just gonna be 100. This I don't need till I change. I do need to see the comments though. Well, my thoughts are it's really up to the mother. If a daddy isn't gonna be there, it's the choice to keep the baby or not. Well, Big Juice, I don't agree with abortion at all. And you definitely, I don't give a damn who daughter you are. We decided to be grown.
That's it right there. You got to take responsibility. It's too easy today that no one has to take responsibility. We both decided to lay down and have sex. We both decided to do this. I knew who you were before I laid down with you. Or if I didn't know who you were before I laid down with you, I also still have to take that into consideration. But I made the competent choice to lay down and having sex knowing the repercussions and what may come. So that does not give you the excuse because now I found out you're not who you were because I didn't take the time in the beginning, or you just proved to me who you were and I knew who you were in the beginning. That does not give me the option to now murder this baby. This baby was caught in the middle of me making a choice.
Now, My thing is, the child is just as much as mine as it is yours. And for you Christian folk, oh, can I talk to the church for a minute? Can I talk to the church for a minute?
Have at it, boo.
To you Christian folk, number one, y'all ain't supposed to be using no contraceptives, because God killed all the men in the Old Testament who sterilized the women, because everybody just wanted to have sex. Nobody wanted to take on the responsibility that comes with having sex. It was a great fornicating generation. That's why I said it's best to cast the seed into the womb of a hoe than upon a rock. And I'm just paraphrasing. So, if you was doing it the way the God you claim you serve, you will only be having sex when you're married. And then when you do get pregnant, because guess what? Sometimes y'all might have sex for a whole year and you won't get pregnant. Because God got other plans. So he ain't ready for you to get pregnant. And for the married folks who always trying to get pregnant, when you try to get pregnant, that definitely don't work. Pregnancy is a natural thing. It's a God timing thing. So, y'all just want to be out here fucking. I said I was going to be nice, but I did say in the beginning of the year I was going to be 100 with you. Y'all just want to be out here sexing and screwing without having to take responsibility of your actions. So if you feel that way, don't move to Iowa. Because Iowa, multiple court rulings have turned back efforts to limit abortion in the past year. Some conservative Iowa's lawmakers are moving forward with an ultimate and abortion control measure, a bill that would declare life begins at conception. It will place Iowa once again at the head of the pack of states attempting to ban all abortions, to make clear that abortion rights opponents are committed to such a course, regardless of the likelihood of future court defeats. This is in the Miami Herald, by the way, and the first story I reported to you was from the Washington Times. These are not just made up stories. These are from adequate news sources. The Daytona Daily News. Ohio Senate short one vote to override the veto of the heartbeat bill. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard this. This has been in the news lately. The heartbeat bill, where they said that they will not do abortions once a baby heartbeat has been detected. Ohio Senate, big juice. This is up there where you're at. The Ohio Senate was one vote short Thursday to override Governor John's veto of the 6-week abortion ban bill known as the heartbeat bill. One local state senator, Bill Bogle, voted against overriding the governor. Bogle was one of the 5 Republicans in the Senate to side with all Democrats on opposing the override. The local senators voted to override the governor. The issue is extended to run into next year. On Friday, the governor took 2 actions on 2 controversial bills, vetoing the bill that will ban abortions once the fetal heartbeat can be detected. He banned that. He vetoed a bill that will ban abortions. There was a bill that will ban abortions once the fetal heartbeat had been detected.
With those exceptions of the Roe versus Wade.
Right. So he vetoed a bill that will ban abortions once the fetal heartbeat can be detected, and signed a measure to prohibit abortion pregnancies using a common surgical procedure. New York. Here's the lady that's running for president. What's her name? I don't want to lie on you. Christy.
She got a funny name.
Christy Gillibrand. Yeah. This was the law that they voted on. An act to amend public health law. They want to amend the Reproductive Act, the existing law regarding abortions, amend the penal law, the criminal procedure law, the county law, and the judiciary law. Because once you change the abortion law, you have to go back and change all of these laws. And this bill creates where a state that abortion may be performed by a licensed, certified, or authorized practitioner within 20 weeks from the commencement of pregnancy, or there is an absence of fetal visibility, or at any time necessary to protect the patient's life or health. I want you to 24 weeks. Now, she's down for this. The other lady's down for this. All the women who I put up that's running. Some of them want you to be able to have abortions all the way up to 35, 36, 37 weeks. And the mother doesn't have to be dying. It doesn't have to be by rape. It doesn't have to be by incest. You can just have an abortion. See, so now this just gives you all right to just go out and do whatever it is you want to do. But what's crazy is all the women that are running for president,
I'll support.
all voted no on this bill. It's the Pain Capable Unborn Child Protection Act. This bill amends the federal, and this comes off of congress.gov. This is the actual Congress website. There's a bill like this in the Senate. There's a bill like this in the House. This bill amends the federal code to make it a crime for any person to perform or attempt to perform an abortion if the probable post-fertilization age of a fetus is 20 weeks or more. The violator of the subject of this crime is a fine up to 5 years in prison, or a fine or maybe both. Now, this bill provides exceptions. If it's to save the woman's life, or if the woman is a result of rape or incest. Now, if a woman breaks this law, she will not be prosecuted. But if a doctor breaks this law, he will be prosecuted. And if a woman does break this law, and if something happens to her, she could still sue the physician civil. Every woman that's running on a Democratic ticket for president all voted no on this bill. Not only did they vote no on this bill, they voted no on the heartbeat bill. And right now, they are pushing abortions up to at least 30-some weeks. These are the women that are running for president who name that I mentioned earlier. Also, they are also in strong support of what they call the abortion pill. And the abortion pill, there are 2 pills you got to take. You take one day, and then you take the other one a day to 2 days later. Now, they say how...
There's one that you can take within 24 hours, and that's it, too.
Oh, they didn't even mention this. And this came from Planned Parenthood, by the way. Planned Parenthood is the #1 pusher of this pill. And they asked Planned Parenthood what is the effectiveness. They said for people who are 8 weeks pregnant or less, 94 to 98 out of 100 times. Women who are 8 to 9 weeks pregnant, 94 to 96 out of 100. Women who are 9 to 10 weeks pregnant, it works about 91 to 93 out of 100 times. Anything over 10 weeks, they recommend that you come in and see them and have an abortion. Now, another thing that all the Democrats voted no for was a no taxpayer funding for abortion and abortion insurance. They all voted no for this because the Trump administration has cut federal funding to Planned Parenthood for abortions and has said that he wants Planned Parenthood to keep a separate financial log of their abortions. He said the federal government should not pay for abortions and the insurance company shouldn't pay for abortions. Now, the crazy thing is he pushed this law out and, you know, they are trying to, and it also is to help cut costs towards the insurance company. Because they feel this way. If you want an abortion, you and the person that you lay down with
should pay for it.
Yeah, I should pay for it.
Right. You did it, you chose to, so you pay for it.
Not the federal government and not your insurance company. They shouldn't pay for it. Now, the crazy thing is, there's a woman who came out, Dr. Nivea Libin Johnson, the president of the National Medical Association, which represents African American physicians and their patients. Now, she said by Trump pulling this move that Planned Parenthood would lose funding. Other providers that supported by Planned Parenthood, which is their subsidiaries, about 70% of the care of 1.6 million people who currently receive services through Planned Parenthood will be cut. She also stated, which I thought was so amazing. Let me find it. Said that Donald Trump is trying to cut. It's a thing called Title X. Okay? And in Title X, that is the bill that was constructed. Organization receiving money through federal family planning program is called Title X. On Title X, the thing is, she says that this move will eliminate Title X. It eliminates dismantle Title X, forces doctors to lie and forbid them from referring their patients for abortions, and prevents women from being able to access Planned Parenthood services. Wow. That's amazing. Wait a minute. how is me cutting off the money to Planned Parenthood for abortions forces doctors to lie? That's amazing. It
It goes
forbids.
against everything they took an oath for, right?
Right. Your oath prevents you from lying. Okay.
The oath that you take when you become a doctor.
But this is the main doctor that the Democrats have brought out to speak on their behalf. I'm reading from the New York Times too, by the way. I'm reading from the New York Times, by the way. So, now, it says, now the bill does say that they can have counseling. Oh, I'm gonna get into the bill. I'm gonna get into what Trump said. I gotta go back to the top. So, they says that, and it also prevents women from being able to access Planned Parenthood services. Well, no. That's Planned Parenthood still be open for business. It's just that the federal government said that they're not paying for abortions. And they don't want your insurance company paying for abortion. Now, let me tell you something. No government officials just woke up one morning and say, you know what? I don't want my insurance company paying for no abortions. That's something that the insurance company want done. They don't want to pay for no abortions. And I don't blame them. Because guess what? You went out here and did this. The insurance company wasn't laying down with you. So, let's see how this really pans out. I just want y'all to pay attention real quick. Now, this is the beginning of the article. I just read you the quick. This is the narrative that they spent to black women. Because now this is what I see all on social media. Oh, we can't have Planned Parenthood. Oh, we can't. No. Trump is a racist because he doesn't want to give Planned Parenthood no money because he know black women go there and he doesn't want to pay for the abortions. He's a racist. Oh.
I'm sorry, are we frozen? On my side, we're frozen.
We're frozen. And we're frozen. Anybody else? Yeah, because you're still in the car.
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't me.
But it said it got 6 people. Nobody else said we was frozen.
Okay.
And the show's still recording. I'm gonna have to sit down and repost everything anyway. And my phone is about to die. Where's my charge? Oh, the first lady got it. So I probably won't be able to see. I'll take a break and go. Trying to explain to y'all here on the show. You have to pay attention to what they're saying. For these babies.
Which I think that just
Why they really hate the bill. This came out in the New York Times, February 22nd, 2019. The Trump administration announced on Friday that it will bar organizations that provide abortion referrals from receiving federal family planning money, a step that could strip millions of dollars from Planned Parenthood and direct it to religiously based anti-abortion groups. I want you to pay attention to the words that are used. The new federal rule is almost certain to be challenged in court. Clinics will be able to talk to patients about abortions, but not where they can get one. The clinics will no longer have to counsel women on all reproductive options, including abortion. A change that will make anti-abortion providers eligible for funding. The rule, which has been expected for months, is the most recent step by the Trump administration to shift the direction of the federal health programs in a conservative direction. They didn't say liberal. Pay attention to the words they're using. The New York Times is a liberal media outlet. It says the administration has expanded the ability of employers to claim religious or moral objection to the Affordable Care Act. Requirement that they offer employees insurance coverage for contraception. It has challenged funding. It has channeled funding for teen pregnancy prevention program and family planning grants into programs that emphasize, pay attention to this, it emphasizes sexual absence over contraception. You rather talk contraception than abstinence? Am I missing something, Mama Cleo?
Not at all.
You don't want this bill because you want to teach contraception use. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Y'all go to church on Sunday. You ain't supposed to be in here teaching your children contraception. I thought you loved Jesus. Did I miss something?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, and some of y'all gonna get mad at me, even as Christian folks. Here's the fact. I know what we believe in. I know what the Bible says, and God knows. I ask God for forgiveness if I'm wrong. But I'm going to teach my kids contraception if I know that they're not going to do what needs to be done for them to avoid any of the extras.
Oh, no. I ain't saying don't teach the children contraception. Oh, definitely teach them contraception. That's a must. Because guess what? We were all hard-headed.
Absolutely.
We got to teach contraception. We were all hard-headed. Every last one of us. We will be stupid. The only thing is, since we know better,
we got to do better.
We got to do better. Because we know.
Good morning, Miss Graham.
Good morning, Miss Graham. Because we know abstinence is the truth. Now we have to teach it. We can still teach contraception. But because we know abstinence is the truth, we have to start teaching it. Ain't nothing wrong with teaching it. Ain't no use in sitting out here teaching. Because guess what? There's a lot of things that God is going to hold us accountable for. And most of the time, it's some little things that we don't really pay attention to. You said you go with this all day with you charging your phone. Oh yeah, I know. It just died. I need to go get my charger. So, good morning, Miss Precious. And I need some more coffee too. Cause now Mama Quita is back. And now when we come back, Mama Quita gonna give you some facts. She gonna give you some rundowns. And then I'm gonna give y'all my closers. We'll be back with more of the Wake Bacon Coffee Morning Show right after this. Oh, pause the line.
And now I'm regretting it. Life is beating me more than I could bear. So I will say life is so unfair. Life maker speak against my maker that he didn't create me well. They say whoever finds a wife finds a blessing. So why should I marry for my marriage to be stressing me? No, I sometimes feel like I don't deserve to live. I've never dreamt to be a drunkard, but now alcohol is now my friend. Ooh, yeah. Just because I lost the work I do to feed the house, my respect has been taken away. Babe, I taught you into stir, you're never gonna change. You left me with nothing but pain. For better, for worse, now things are getting worse. Where you did? You say in happiness you there, in sorrow you go there. Where you there? You said for better, for worse, now things are getting worse. Where you there? Oh yeah. In happiness you there, in sorrow you go there. Now where you there? The first time I met you, you told me that I'd be your number one. Baby, the first time I met you, oh, you told me that I'd be your number one. My phone, they cry every minute. You wanna hear my voice to start your day. And then my dada, I'm a daughter, if you from my OB. Ooh, yeah. You knew you deserved someone better, so why did you marry me? You promised me every year now I'm going to hell. And then your baby dear or baby to see on worry be. Unina weary, new watching to see penny be. Remember say for better for worse, you go there where you did. You promised you go stay, you never go away, so where you there? For better, for worse, now things are getting worse, where you there? You say in happiness you there, in sorrow you go there, where you there? You said for better, for worse, now things are getting worse, where you there? Oh yeah. In happiness you there, in sorrow you go there, now where you there?
Love is not meant to be broken. Love is sacrifice. Love is pain, and the same love is joy. When we love in the beginning, we love till the end. And that is the way things are meant to be.
In happiness you die. Where you there? How do you love?
Yeah, we'll be back with more of the Wake Bacon Coffee Morning Show. Y'all check this out. Y'all know this is Mama Quita. Theme song right here. Here's Sean Isaac with Love You Harder right here on the Wake Bacon Coffee Morning Show.
Tell me something I need to know. Then
can take my breath and never let it go. If you just let me invade your space, I'll take this pleasure and take it with the pain. And if in the moment I bite my lips, baby, in the moment you know this is something bigger than us. Beyond bliss, give me a reason to believe in. And if I want to keep you, I gotta got to love you harder. I gotta love you harder. And if I really need you, I gotta got to love you harder. Love you harder. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Harder, 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 harder. I know your motives and you know mine. The ones who love me, I tend to leave behind. If you know about me and choose to stay, then take this pleasure and take it with the pain. And if in the moment you bite your lip, when I get you moaning, you know it's real. Can you feel the pressure between your hips? I'll make you feel like the first time. And if I want to keep you, I got to love you harder. I gotta love you harder. And if I really need you, I gotta got to love you harder. Love you harder. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Harder, 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 harder. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Harder, 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 harder. So what do I do if I can't figure it out? I gotta try again. Oh, so what do I do if I can't figure it out? Said I'ma leave again. Said I gotta love you, babe. Said I gotta love you, babe. And if I really need you, I got to love you harder. Love you harder. And if I want to keep you, I gotta got to love you harder. I gotta love you harder. And if I really need you, I gotta got to love you harder. Love you harder.
Yeah.
Love you, love you, love you. Harder, harder, harder.
Sense so sketch.
Love you, love you, love you, love you.
You back at it again.
Harder, 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 harder.
ODLTL.
Yes. Yes. That's Sean Isaac with Love You Harder. How many of y'all out here really trying to love your sugar booger harder? How many of y'all really out here trying to love somebody harder? I need for y'all to love somebody harder. If y'all love these folks harder, we won't have all these abortions going on. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
I tell you the truth.
Love you harder. Mama Quita.
Yes. Are we ready?
Oh, we live, Mama Quita. We.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, y'all. No, he be getting me confused some days. Okay. All right. So let's pull up these facts right now. Okay, so first off, I meant to pull this up. This is Wade. but who does not understand how all of the abortion laws are affected by Roe v. Wade, and why it's important with the overturning of Roe versus Wade. It is a court rule that a state law would ban abortions except to save the life of the mother was unconstitutional. The ruling made abortion legal in many circumstances. The decision said that a woman's right to privacy extended to the fetus, unborn child she was carrying. In the view of the court, during the first trimester, an abortion was no more dangerous than carrying the fetus or child full term. The decision was 7-2. The Chief Justice Berger and 6 other justices voting for Jane Roe and Justices William Rehnquist and Byron White voting against it. The decision divided the nation and is still controversial today. People divided into pro-life and pro-choice groups. Pro-life people said that abortion should not be allowed because it is killing the unborn babies. Pro-choice people said that a woman had the right to choose whether to have an abortion or not. Roe was limited by a later decision called Webster versus Reproductive Health. Ding, 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 ding. Ain't that what New York is putting their law?
Hi, Christy.
Reproductive Health Act, okay, which allowed regulation of abortion in some cases. Several states have considered laws banning abortion altogether. All right. So, New York.
Big city.
They have right now one of the most radical abortion laws in the U.S., which was in vote on Tuesday last week. The Senate voted 38-24 in favor of the so-called Reproductive Health Act. Ding, 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 ding. There's that act again. Tuesday evening, the Albany Times-Union reports a bill has repeatedly cleared the state assembly impasse, but has been blocked by the formerly Republican state. Following the Senate vote, the assembly passed it 92-47.
Beat that. That's like a high school basketball game score.
The facts about the New York's new abortion law. The fundamental right to abortion is enshrined in New York Constitution. Every individual who becomes pregnant has the fundamental right to choose to carry the pregnancy to term, give birth to a child, or have an abortion. The law allows non-physicians to perform abortions. A healthcare practitioner licensed, certified, or authorized under Title 8 of the Education Law, acting in his or her lawful scope of practice, may perform an abortion. So you can have a practitioner that performs an abortion.
Wow.
The law allows abortion through the 3rd trimester, including up to birth. 3rd trimester abortion will be allowed under the new law when a preborn child is diagnosed with a condition that will cause him or her to die at or shortly after birth. The law removes protections for babies who survive an abortion procedure. The new law removes protections for babies born alive after an abortion. There was a law that would, if the baby was still alive, they would have to do whatever it takes to save that baby, unless there were physical or other issues going on. That's what they mean when it says remove protections for babies born alive after an abortion. By rescinding a portion of New York's public health law, Live Action reported, late-term abortions until now were illegal in the state of New York. The law prevents pregnant women whose babies are killed in an attack on the mother from seeking justice, and could result in infanticide by repealing the requirement for a second physician to be on hand in case an attempted abortion past 20 weeks yield a live infant. Do I need to reread that one? Did y'all catch that?
Ooh.
Okay.
Reread that.
I'll reread that one.
Reread
that.
that.
The law prevents pregnant women whose babies are killed in an attack on their mother from seeking justice, and could result in infanticide by repealing the requirement for a second physician to be on hand in case an attempted abortion past 20 weeks yields a live infant. The law states that an unborn child cannot be a victim of homicide if he dies while in the womb following an attack on the mother.
God, that takes murder off the table. Person, when referring to the victim of a homicide, means a human being who has been born and is alive. That's law. Pro-abortion advocates said the law would protect legal abortion even in the event that the U.S. Supreme Court overturns the 1973 Roe v. Wade decision to make abortion legal. A decision that did no go as far as the New York law. The law not only increases access to abortion across the board, including late-term abortions, but also goes beyond Roe, which left some limits in place. Catholic News Service reported. Wasn't Roe versus Wade? Wasn't this the only reason why the woman was asking for an abortion was because she was a rape victim?
Or?
No, I mean in Roe versus Wade, the reason why abortions are legal now was because the woman who went to court did not want to carry the child of her rapist.
Yep.
It wasn't because I got pregnant and I don't want it. I just don't want it. It wasn't that. It was she got pregnant after being because she got raped. It wasn't because she was out here sleeping around or her baby daddy had a baby and she couldn't afford to take care of it. It wasn't that. Roe versus Wade was built on the basis that abortions can be legal upon the fact if a woman gets raped and do not want to carry the child of the rapist.
And the baby is in the first trimester.
And then the baby is in the first trimester. I can't be mad with that. And I think, I'm not saying that God didn't have other plans, because he gave you this child for a reason. And that's looking at it from a spiritual perspective. But most people is going to look at it from a cardinal perspective. And they're going to have sympathy on the situation. And they would allow that to happen. But now with this, has opened the door for New York to do, in Iowa, in Maryland. All of these laws are on the floor right now as we speak.
Mm-hmm. Yep. In New York is the forerunner.
They waiting. And New York is waiting to see if this abortion bill is going to be overturned. If Roe versus Wade going to be overturned. Why you think they didn't want Kavanaugh on the bench? Kavanaugh is what they call them, evangelical Christians. Oh, no, he don't believe in abortion. Oh, y'all thought that was, they didn't want him on the bench because he allegedly sexually assaulted a woman 40 years ago. No.
That had nothing to do with it.
Listen, if I got to take it to the Supreme Court, I need some favors. It ain't about the law no more. I need some people who favor what I favor. And some of y'all I got here.
Absolutely.
You don't want to wake up dead in the morning, do you? Oops. Never crossed that. I'm just saying. Listen, man. Mama Quita, this is real.
Absolutely.
Abortion.
Absolutely.
Abortion, this is real. And this is coming. This is going to, best believe this is going to be on, this is a hot topic of the presidential election.
And I want y'all to understand that they're trying to get you to not look at a fetus as being a human.
Why not?
And the reason being is because we're emotional. Okay, so we have 51 states. Each state has their own laws pertaining to abortion, in which most of them make you get counseling within 24 hours of the abortion. Some of them make you get an ultrasound before going through with the abortion. Majority of them, if you are under the age of 18, you have to get at least one parent's consent. So one parent has to be notified.
Oh, that's in a Republican state. That was another reason why.
Oh, yeah.
That was the reason why they shut down that other bill, because the Trump administration said that your parent, if you're under 18, you talking about an abortion, we telling your mama, your daddy, your whoever you stay with,
whoever your guardian is,
we telling.
With a few exceptions, but
you snitching Donald Trump.
And then most states have in place where public funding, Obamacare, your insurance, they don't pay for it. Period, point blank, unless the mother has been raped, incest, or is life-threatening.
That's it.
That's it. So with this, most states make you actually realize that this is a real baby. Counseling to help you see that it's a baby. The ultrasound, you can hear the heartbeat, you can see the baby move. It is making the baby a human. Whereas in these new laws, they're trying to get you to not think of the baby as human so that you will go ahead with the abortion. They're trying to take life away from what has life from day one. You can't do that. You can't do that. And that's because once you have these abortions, the part that no one wants to talk about is the emotional and the mental effects, which comes afterwards.
That affects the woman.
It affects the woman.
And you know what else nobody wants to talk about? everybody keep talking about women's rights, but what about my rights as the father?
The father, right. Right.
What did God say about the baby?
Children are blessings from God. Blessed is the man whose quiver is full. And I don't care if the baby got here the right way, the wrong way. It don't change the fact that this child is still a blessing from God.
Blessings.
He was formed and known by God prior to being placed in the womb and given a purpose.
Right.
And the enemy wants nothing more than to destroy that purpose before that child has an opportunity to complete it.
Right. And not even that. Even when it comes to the daddy. Why was Sarah upset at Abraham?
In which occasion? Come on now.
With the with the baby. The baby came, but let's go back to before. Let's go back to before Sarah got upset about Ishmael.
Okay, when she was barren. Or when Hagar was pregnant. Which one?
Oh, when Hagar was pregnant.
Where you at? Okay.
So now, how did Hagar get pregnant?
Because Sarah gave her to Abraham.
Why?
So that he could bear, so that his name, his legacy could keep going.
So his who?
His name, his legacy, his gene, all of that can keep going. He can have a inheritance.
So the baby is here. The baby is coming. And he didn't go cheat on her. This wasn't a side chick. It wasn't that situation. His wife couldn't bear him an offspring. The children is the offspring of the father.
The lineage. That's what I was trying to say.
Right. My lineage, my line, my dad, his dad. Because we weren't known by our mama. We were known by the bloodline of your daddy. People pick on the name Osama bin Laden. But everybody on that side of the world name has Ben or Biana in it. Because Ben means the son of. So Osama is the son of Laden. His sister Amisha, daughter of, they knew who your daddy was. Nobody came looking for your mama. Nobody questioned how you move based on your mama. It was your bloodline. Where your family come from. The first person they asked about was your dad. Ooh. Because when you walked in the door, because when men went out throughout the entire scripture, when they went out to go find a wife, when they walked through the door to meet the girl's dad, he didn't say, my mama said. He said, I am the son of this man. That's it. He didn't say, my mommy and daddy is. No, he said, I am the son of this dude right here. And how we get to this point of the abortion? Well, you get the man out the way. See, once you can see, it's all about taking the man out of the picture. I don't think y'all see that.
We went over this. We've gone over this over and over again.
This is to take the man out of the picture. What man gonna let you kill their child? I'm saying. Alpha males are considered a threat to the Democratic plan. Why you think that all the men who are running to be on the Democratic ticket is all beta males? There ain't an alpha male nowhere in the Democratic Party. Show me one and I'll show you a liar. I told you the women were coming. A man has to go to court, file papers to say he the daddy of his offspring. Oh, you don't want to play your part? Don't get mad at me, get mad at God. God put you here to bear man's lineage. Not just any man, but that man's supposed to be your husband. Blessed is a man who findeth a wife, for he findeth himself a good thing and obtain favor in the Lord. Blessed a man who has a child, for a child is a gift and a blessing from God. Blessed him, his lineage. Nobody's trying to be sexist. I'm just telling you what it is. I ain't saying women don't play a role, because you play a role in nurturing. You play a role in kingdom building. You play a role in decisiveness. But when you listen to women who don't even want to play their role, how you gonna let all these women who telling you can have an abortion got babies? How you gonna let a woman who got children tell you to kill yours? What kind of educated stupid is that? These same women who say, oh, you can have an abortion, ask them where they have one, and take off the rape, the accessory, and let's say you have a healthy full term. Nothing is going to affect your life. The only two reasons the Republicans feel that you should have an abortion, let's take them two off the table. Will you kill your child? Would you? That's him at 6 months.
But let's be honest. Who do you think this is directed at?
This is directed at black folk. And poor white folk.
Why?
Because they don't know no better.
Because we can't afford the kids that we have.
Right. You can't afford them. But guess what? The picture that you see right now is 6 weeks. That's 7.
Well, I don't see a picture. Oh, never mind. I forgot we a little bit behind. I'm sorry.
That's 7. This is an 8-week picture. Now, I ain't no doctor. I'm not even a woman. I can't even describe or imagine. And to be quite honest with you, as a man, I really don't wanna. I will empathize with you. But as a man, what I see is the beauty, how your body changed, how you can't see your feet no more. Now I get to cater to you. I get to talk a little trash, help you put your shoes on. You wobbling. It's a beautiful transformation.
Absolutely.
What I'm showing right now is a baby that's 8 weeks. I don't understand how you can't see. Facebook ain't caught up yet. I mean, YouTube.
Yeah, it ain't caught up yet.
Now, the abortion pill is good for somebody up to this stage. 8 weeks that I'm showing right now on the screen. The abortion pill. 8 weeks. 8. That looked like a human being to me. He got a funny shaped head. But he got some ears. I see some eyes. I see a nose. I see a mouth. I see 10 fingers, 10 toes. I see some arms, and I see some legs. That's at 8. That's 8 weeks.
Yeah.
8 weeks. I'm just gonna let YouTube catch up to us. 8 weeks. It's 9. It's 9 weeks. This one is 10. He got some arms. He got a neck now. His legs are stretching out. That's murder. 11 weeks. 11 weeks, you almost, according to this picture, at 11 weeks, you can almost tell what the sex is. This man got a full-blown noggin. I can Englishly distinguish 10 fingers, 10 toes, some legs, some arms, some eyes, some nose. That is a person. That's a human being. That's 10 weeks. That's 11 weeks. This is a human being. This is a human. This I'm missing. I'm trying to figure out something. How you get to the point where we can just murder? That's a person I'm looking at.
They're trying to take that away. They're trying to say as long as it's in the womb, it's not born, so it's not living.
It's not living. It's not living. It's breathing. It has a heartbeat. Man, listen, it got ears. And babies can hear outside the womb. That's how all my girls knew who they daddy was. I read to them every day. I talked to them every day. Every time they kick, I push back on them.
Yeah.
That's 12 weeks. Here's 13. Look at the little guy. Yeah. 13 weeks. Look at the little guy. He got his eyes slit, got his nose. You can't tell me that ain't a person. I wish Mama Quita can see these pictures at the same time. I should have emailed them to you. It's at 13 weeks. You want to knock the block off at 13 weeks? 13. That looked like a baby that you can lay in your arms. Oh, and thank you to parents.com, by the way, for the pictures. Parents.com, I thank you so much for these pictures. These are like the new 3D ultrasound pictures. This is what your baby looked like in 3D. And this is 13 weeks. 13.
Okay, are we stuck because the picture ain't changed?
Well, you know, we was on that picture for a minute.
Okay.
Oh. 14 weeks. The baby has a full developed heart. How many of y'all remember the ultrasound? I remember that. How many of my pregnant women remember that? That shit loud.
I got all of mine.
It's loud. Man, do you know the feeling you get when you hear that baby heartbeat? The feeling.
That's right.
I'm looking at this is a human being.
Yes.
It's 14 weeks. I'm showing this a human being with the heart on the picture. This him at 15 weeks. No, I'm sorry. No, I skipped 15 by accident. This is 16 weeks. Look, the man's sleeping. How you gonna tell me he ain't alive? This ain't a real baby. But he turned over in the ill sleep position, just like that. I'm just saying, that's 16. This 17. This 17 weeks. So now he got some, look like the picture got some lungs, you got the heart, you got the stomach, look like he got his kidneys, his liver, his intestines is growing. 17 weeks. And thank you again, parents.com. Parents.com. I thought these are some beautiful pictures.
They are. They definitely are.
Sitting here, he just curled up. When you start talking about abortion at 18 weeks, on this picture right here, he talking about kicking and moving at 18 weeks. How you gonna say because it's in the womb, it's not alive? When God said, I knew you before I placed you in your mother's womb. I knew you, knew how your life was gonna be. I created you.
That's right.
That means, dummy, all you educated politicians, that means you are alive. Soon, because guess what? If the egg wasn't alive, the sperm would have kept going right by. The sperm got to be alive. It's the only way the baby can be made. That means ain't nothing dead in the process. Ain't nothing dead in the process. Sperm got to be live and well to get to the egg. The egg got to be live and well to be fertilized.
That's right.
Oh, that's amazing that y'all niggas are so smart, but y'all are so dumb. And I'm trying to figure out, y'all keep voting for these folks. Oh, look at that. It's 19 weeks. Oh, listen, Mama Queen, I wish you could see in real time. I wish we really had a real, for real 10-second delay and not this real delay. He's smiling, man. He got his eyes closed. He's smiling. It's like he posed for this picture. Like he knew the ultrasound was coming.
That's right.
He already got a personality.
Already. At this stage, both of my youngest two were sucking their thumbs.
Oh, I think that's on number 20. No, I think it's 21. But it's you can literally see 10 fingers, just like yours. And for you to be in support of abortion, who authorized you? Who died and put you in charge to make a decision that only God has the right to make? Because I could have sworn God said, "Thou shalt not kill."
That's right.
Unless you've been instructed to, in defense, you ain't supposed to let that go. Now, pardon the next picture, ladies. I don't want y'all to get too excited. Guess what? He came out. It's a boy. I have never had one. Hey, look. So I really don't know. Listen, I wanted one, but the way the world going, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Right. So now, here's a little boy. I'm at 20 weeks. You can distinctively tell this is a little boy at 20 weeks. You're gonna knock the block off of this, New York?
Yes.
That's 21, New York. That's 21, Florida. That's 21, Iowa, Maryland, Democratic Party, Stacey Abrams. Oh, hey, listen, I ain't afraid to call no names. This what you killing. This is murder. You go sit up in church on Sunday and then you can tell me you love God on Sunday, but on Monday you can go sit down at a chair and at a desk and stroke a pen? They kill that.
Yeah.
That's murder.
Yeah. That's it.
That's 22. Man got eyelashes and eyebrows. He look like me right now with no hair. He got eyelashes and eyebrows. He been had arms, 10 fingers, 10 toes. We done had arms, hearts, legs, 10 fingers, 10 toes 10 weeks ago. It's 23. This what y'all want to go up to? It's what New York going up to. It's what the world want to do. It's 23. Oh. That nigga like he can walk in this picture. He 24 weeks. He look like he should come out the womb just standing straight up. Like he should just come out walking. That's how he look in the picture. At 24 weeks. He like he should just be coming straight out of the womb, just walking. I guess this is how they took the picture. But but it lets you know that this is a person, is a human being. Stop playing games. This why the LGBT want get all the news. Y'all don't want no babies. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Y'all don't want to be no woman. Y'all don't want no children. It's cool. It's 25. 25 weeks. New York said they wanted to go up to what? 25?
28.
28. Oh, we ain't even got there yet. So this him at 25. It's 25. It's 25. Oh, look at that. He trying to put his thumb in his mouth. He sleep with his legs crossed. Look at that. That's 26 weeks. He look grown. He look like a grown baby. Look like he should have his diaper on right now at 26 weeks. Oh, New York, it's 27. Oh, there you go. That's 27.
27.
His eyes is open. The man wiping the cold out his eye. Just woke up in the morning, gotta thank God. That's how he look. Like I just woke up. Gotta wipe the cold out my eye. See who this not feeding me and why. I'm hungry down here, son. Wake up. That's 20. That's 27 weeks, New York. That's who. This is murder. I don't care how you feel today. I'm sorry I kept you longer. This is murder. It's 28, New York. They kicking. They punching. They screaming. They laughing. They having stand-up comedians. They with the spirit talking to them. They having fun. This is murder, New York. It's 29. Oh, that's a full. His bones are developed. Fully, completely. 29. It's 30. No, sorry. This is 30. He getting ready to turn. Oh, he's setting himself up. It's 31, New York. Since y'all really want to try to go all the way up to 38, let me show you how this break down. He's sucking on his thumb.
Hold on. Miss Graham said, what do they do with the aborted fetus? After my research, they put them in a bag and discard them. Throw them out like garbage.
Trash.
And some of them incinerate them.
Trash.
Trash or incinerate.
This man sucking on his thumb, curled up in his mama womb. Y'all better stop playing. This is murder. Let me help you out, New York. It's 33 weeks. It's 34, New York. It's 35. It's 36. He already in the breach position. He ready to come. It's 36. 37, he just waiting his time. Look at that. You're gonna be a big head, baby. It's a lot of head to be trying to slide out, boy. Look. Hey. Look at that. He done turned around. That's how he's sleeping. That's 38 weeks, New York. Iowa. The Democratic Party. That's 38 weeks. I don't understand how you can fix your lips to say this ain't a human. Yeah. Anybody who feel that this is not a human, your mama should have swallowed you.
Really? Is that what we doing?
That's what I'm doing today. You want to swallow a whole baby in a vacuum cleaner? 'Cause that's what they do. What if your mama thought?
That's one method.
What if your mama would have thought, hey, you know what? I don't want this Negro, and aborted you at this time? Because guess what? Your stupid behind wouldn't be around to even write such a stupid law. Just a thought. Oh, Game time. Week 39. He right there. Open. Week 39, he open. Week 40, he done broke through. Ladies, y'all getting birth. Y'all pushing that out. That's a living human being on the inside. Yeah. That's a baby on the inside. But the crazy thing is, y'all support people who want to kill these babies. Starting right here. 8 weeks. That's all. Just look like a little butterball with a fat head. He looked like one of those. I don't want to disrespect nobody. What's the short people? Yeah, that's what he looks like at 8 weeks.
So mad at you right there.
No, it's no disrespect. No, I'm not trying to be rude. No, I'm not being rude and disrespectful. What I'm describing, because they're saying it's not a person. But at 8 weeks, this baby looked like a walking little person. The little arms and the little legs and the nice crown. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not picking at the little people. I'm not doing that. I'm just showing you the stupidity that y'all voting for. All because they black. All because they say they Democrats. All because, oh, she's a woman. Ask her, would she kill her children?
Let's see what her answer is.
Ask, would they suck their children up in a vacuum cleaner? Ask, would they stick a syringe down the back of the head and pretty much like lethal injection? Pow. This is what they doing. Especially after baby gets 20 plus weeks.
Yep.
It's almost like going to what they do to people on death row. They give them lethal injection. It's almost like a lethal injection. Pow.
Yep.
Right in the back of the head. That's murder.
That's murder.
This is murder. This is murder.
Yes, that's murder.
You can't tell me that you going to church on Sunday and here you are. Here you are with a baby. And you going to church on Sunday. And New York tell you what, 28 weeks? 28 weeks? That's that. That's 28 weeks. That's murder. This man got bones. This man got arms, legs, hair on his face, hair on his head. He got a nose, he got ears, he can do everything you do. He moving, he breathing, he pissing, he shitting, he doing it all.
Absolutely.
And murder. That's murder.
Miss Margot said the cost is the same as having a baby, and basically it is.
That's murder.
Basically it is.
That's murder. You can't tell me that you want to ago when Jesus said, hinder not. That included the ones in the womb. God said a blessing is a baby is a blessing. A child is a blessing to you.
That's right.
You gonna kill your blessing? You don't know who you killing. You really want to have abortions? You should start doing abortion around 5, 6 years old. You know who gonna be a monster then. Oh, you know he ain't gonna be nothing. You know your son gonna be a serial killer by the time he's 6 years old. Stop playing. Now we can start instituting abortions.
Since we gonna do murder.
Yeah, you're right. You wanna commit murder? Hey, cause that's murder. Hey, you can't tell me nothing different. That's murder. Anything over 24 hours after the skeet and the sperm hit the egg is murder. Once the egg is fertilized, God said she's pregnant. Now, when Mary got pregnant, they didn't say you had to wait till you was 9 weeks before we say you pregnant with child. As soon as the seed was planted, Mary's considered pregnant. She was considered with child. They didn't wait till Jesus 8 weeks when they thought he had a head and some arms and some legs and now we will consider him a child. No, she was considered to be with child at
conception.
The conception.
That's right.
God considered a woman with a man's child at the conception.
That's right.
To have an abortion pill or to have physical abortion, once you find out you are pregnant, abortion is murder. Unless, and even if you were raped, God has something for you and that baby. I understand the circumstances. And I understand how it came. But what y'all fail to understand is God is still in control. God is still in charge. I know it's ugly outside. I know it's a lot of death. I know it's a lot of murder. And I know a lot of things taking place in this world. Like transsexual men having dead women's wombs placed in their body to have babies. We are here, but God is still in control.
Right.
Abortion. Don't be out here doing grown folk stuff. Teach your children abstinence. Oh, I'm sorry. They trying to ban Donald Trump's new bill to teach abstinence instead of contraception. I ain't saying that you shouldn't teach contraception. That should be a conversation with parent and child, not the school. And if you're going to teach anything in the school, then it needs to go back to what was taught in school. Abstinence was taught when I was in school.
That's right.
Abstinence was taught when I was in school. And abortion ain't nothing new. They've been doing abortion since the Old Testament. This ain't nothing new. But God knocked blocks off from those that was killing his innocent babies.
That's right.
He was knocking their block off. You killed a child, there's a chance you was gonna die. And for all you men out here on the pull-out method, oh, he killed them too. We got to get back to Christ. We got to get back to Jesus. We got to get back to our Lord and Savior. I understand it's ugly outside, but what I can tell you is a war going on outside. It's a spiritual war going on. And the only way you can be ready is you have to have on the full armor of the Lord. In order to get the full armor of the Lord, you have to accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. In order to get to the Father, he said he is the truth, the light, and the way. And only way to the Father is through him. If you don't know Jesus Christ, go pick up a Bible. Start at Matthew and get a great understanding. Ask God to give you an understanding. Ask him to give you a frame of mind. Ask him to give you wisdom and understanding. Ask him to lead you and guide you. And once you learn of Jesus, repent of your sins, sin no more, pick up your cross, follow Christ, tell somebody about Jesus. I understand we have fun, we wild out, but at the end of the day, this is about Jesus Christ and getting you to Jesus Christ. It's a lot of wickedness in the world. It's a lot of evilness in the world. But this was coming. It was prophesied. It's been talked about time and time again. But I do have this one question. Jesus said in the end times, the beginning will be like labor pains. What I can tell you is we don't know which week of the pregnancy we are. We don't know if we've started to even turn into the breech position for delivery. We don't know where we are in the pregnancy. But what I can tell you is we pregnant. And what I can tell you is we are close to the birth of our Lord and Savior coming back and casting judgment on this world. And I just hope and pray that if you rock with us here on the Wake, Bake, and Coffee Morning Show, that you are on God's side of the fence, that you are covered and you have that protection and your name is in that Lamb Book of Life. Because when he come back, that's who he coming to get. And he's going to destroy this world. And he's going to bring forth his kingdom. And it shall reign and rule forever. I would love for y'all, and I'll even myself, to be in that sweet, beautiful, everlasting that was promised. I don't want for none of y'all to be on the other side. So I understand that what these politicians tell y'all sound good, but I'm telling you what God says is good. Because in the last days, I want you to be mindful of people who say that evil is good and good is evil. Abortion is evil, but they're telling you that is good. Those people are under spirit of the Antichrist. They are being led by the spirit of the Antichrist. I'm not making this up. It's in the word.
That's right.
It's in the word. You can't say you're going to church on Sunday. Stop playing church and try God. Stop playing church and try God. Church is good. But try God.
You know what?
Get in your own praise and worship. Get in your own prayer closet on your knees. Give God true praise and worship. He said, because praising me in private, I will bless you in public.
That's right.
He said, because you're going to have those that all out here in the public. Hey, yes. La, 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 la. You got those. He said, but they fake. They fake. You got those. Because there was a question that came up on Facebook that I forgot to add to This Is Amazing Monday. But they said when the pastor wave his coat and everybody fall out, why everybody fall out except the cameraman? Great question.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Why everybody falls out except the cameraman? Oh, because he went in on the trick. He just there to do a job. That was my response. That was my response. Oh, man, that's our time. I know I kept y'all. I might just make this a 2-hour show, 2.5-hour show. So I thank y'all for coming in. That's my time. Mama Queen, you got anything you want to say?
I want y'all to just pay attention and be not ignorant of what's really going on. Like, open your eyes, pay attention. Pay attention to verbiage. Pay attention to who they are using. Do not repeat. Do not fall for what everybody else is going. He said the way to heaven, the path to heaven is narrow. So when y'all see all of this, and I hate to say this, and
say
I'm
it,
not a
Mama
big Trump supporter, but the only reason everybody hates Trump
it's okay
is
being a
because
Trump
because everybody else hates him. Don't get me wrong, his character is not moral at all, but a lot of the stuff that he's implementing, if you go back and look, it's stuff that the other presidents were implementing, but because it's Trump and everybody hates Trump, everything that he's putting out there is being shot down. But if you go back and do your homework and you look at Obama, look at the Bushes, you see that Clinton, these are the same laws that they were implementing, but because it's Trump and you've been told to hate Trump, you hate everything he says. Don't become a puppet. Pay attention. People perish because of ignorance, lack of knowledge. Stop following what everybody else says to follow. Just because somebody like Stacey Abrams, do your homework on her and see if you see what she stands for. Don't just follow because everybody say she's the best candidate. And that goes for anything, whether it's just your student government at school.
Like, stop being lazy. Do the work. Find out for yourself and stand up for yourself, because you'd be amazed at how wrong the world is because we're looking at skin color, or we're looking at what someone says, because whether you realize it or not, people lie all day long. And they will look you in the eyes and lie to you with a smile on their face, and you will think they are so sincere. And ask God for discernment. Ask Him to show you who's for you and who's not. And most importantly, get in the Bible study to show thyself approved. Do not be persuaded. Okay, that's it.
Praise Him during all times, Margot. Good, bad, and ugly. Yes, right, ma'am. So that's our time, man. I thank you all for coming out, rocking out with us. I know this was a little long, and but we had to get this out here. And I was gonna show these pictures. I'm sorry. So if you truly love God, then pick up the phone, write a letter, send an email, share this, and say no to abortion. I ain't telling you who to vote for. I'm just telling you, God, I don't think God approves of this.
That's right.
I don't even think God will approve of it under a rape or ancestral situation. Because even in the ancestral situation, you know that's wrong. And where were the parents? So this, see, people don't want to be held accountable. Rape is out of your control as a woman. You getting raped, that's completely out of your control. But however, don't think that God abandoned you. And they're selling you the narrative that God has abandoned us. And the only people that can save us is them. That's the narrative that's being spun. The reason why